Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Twanna Y'vette Speaks. This is your host, Twanna Y'vette, and for the next few minutes, we'll be talking about a legend, Cicely Tyson. She has passed away at 96 years old. This article is coming from Variety by way of Carmen Dagan, and this just released 6 hours ago. Emmy and Tony winning actress Cicely Tyson, who distinguished herself in theater, film, and television, died on Thursday afternoon. She was 96 years of age. I have managed Miss Tyson's career for over 40 years, and each year was a privilege and blessing, her manager Larry Thompson said in a statement. Cicely thought of her new memoir as a Christmas tree decoration with all the ornaments of her personal and professional life. Today, she placed the last ornament, a star, on the top of the tree. Tyson made her film debut with a small role in 1957's 12 Angry Men and her formal debut in the 1959 Sidney Poitier film Odds Against Tomorrow, followed by the comedian's The Last Angry Man, A Man Called Adam, and The Heart of a Lonely Hunter. Refusing to participate in the blaxploitation movies that became popular in the late 60s, she waited until 1972 to return to the screen in the drama Sounder, which captured several Oscar nominations, including one for Tyson as Best Actress. Tyson received an Oscar nomination in 1973 for Martin Ritt's drama Sounder and an honorary Oscar in 2018. Variety reviewer A.D. Murphy enthused that the film was outstanding and added the performances of Paul Winfield and Cicely Tyson as the devoted, though impoverished parents are milestones in their own careers. Despite her achievements on stage and in film, however, much of the actress's best work was done for television. In addition to Miss Jane Pittman, she did outstanding work in Roots, the Wilma Rudolph story, King, the Martin Luther King story, When No One Would Listen, A Woman Called Moses, the Marva Collins story, The Woman of Brewster Place, The Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All, and the TV show of Trip to Bountiful. Through her career, Tyson refused to play drug addicts, prostitutes, or maids roles because she thought it was demeaning to black women. But when a good part came along, she grabbed hold of it intentively. On stage, she was the original 1961 of Broadway production of Jean Gennett's The Blacks, and decades later, she won a Tony for her starring role in a revival of The Trip to Bountiful. In television, she nabbed the first reoccurring role for a black woman in a drama series, East Side, West Side, and the actress later won two much-deserved Emmys for 1974's memorable The Autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. She was nominated a total of 16 times in her career, also winning for supporting actress in 1997 for an adaptation of Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All. She was nominated 5 times for Best Actress in a Drama for How to Get Away with Murder. The actress became a household name thanks to her starring roles as Miss Jane Pittman, the TV movie in which a 110-year-old woman recalls her life, requiring her to portray a heroine over a 9-decade period. Writing about Tyson's performance, Pauline Kael compared her to the highest because that's the comparison she invites and has earned. She reminded an occasional presence on the big screen as well in films including A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich, Richard Pryor comedy Bustin' Loose, Fried Green Tomatoes, and Hoodlum. Tyson returned to Broadway in 1983 to star in a brief revival of The Corn is Green. On television, she also appeared in the title role of Miss Scrooge and a gender reversed adaptation of Charles Dickens, as well as telepics including Benny's Place, Playing with Fire, Acceptable Risks, Heat Wave, Duplicates, A Lesson Before Dying, and The Rosa Parks Story. In 1994 through 1995, she played a Southern attorney in NBC's brief civil rights themed legal drama, Sweet Justice, and she appeared in 2009 episodes of Law and Order SVU. In her 70s, Tyson worked more in film than at any other time in her career, thanks to part Tyler Perry. She appeared in his films Diary of a Mad Black Woman in 2005, Medea's Family Reunion in 2006, and Why Did I Get Married To in 2010, as well as in the 2012 Perry starred Alex Cross, which he did not direct. The actress also supported roles in Because of Winn-Dixie, Fat Rose in Squeaky, and Idlewild, the 2011's The Help. And Captain Early, already impressive career, Tyson won the Tony for Best Actress for her role as Carrie Watts in the 2013 revival of A Trip to Bountiful, then repeated the performance in a 2014 Lifetime TV adaptation. Born in East Harlem to West Indian immigrant parents, Tyson rose from humble beginnings. After graduating from high school, she worked as a secretary for the American Red Cross before becoming a model. At the top of her game, she appeared in Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. She studied at the Actors Studio with Lloyd Richards and Vinette Carroll, who featured Tyson as Barbara Allen in a 1959 off-Broadway revival of the musical The Dark of the Moon. And she segued into a variety show, Talent 59, on Broadway and appeared in a production of Jolly's Progress, in which she also understudied Eartha Kitt before a role in The Blacks ignited her stage career. In 1961, Tyson was one of the original cast members in The Blacks, which ran for 2 years at the St. Mark's Playhouse. Her co-stars included Roscoe Lee Brown, James Earl Jones, Godfrey Cambridge, and Raymond St. Jaquez. The role of Virtue won her the Vernon Rice Award, a feat she repeated for the 1962 production of Moon on a Rainbow Shawl. She starred also in Diana Sands in the 1963 Broadway production of Tiger Tiger Burning Bright, which closed during a newspaper strike and later that appeared off Broadway in The Blue Boy in Black, which Billy D. Williams was in as well. She moved on to Carol's musical Trumpets of the Lord. She also appeared in 1969 Broadway staging, as well as the 1966 production of A Hand is at the Gate, the 1968 play Carry Me Back to Morningside Heights, and the 1969 program of Lorianne Hasbury reading To Be Young, Gifted, and Black. Tyson was also one of the founding members of the Dance Theater of Harlem in 1969. With her stage gigs, Tyson appeared in a number of television shows, including a dramatic presentation of Brown Girl, Brown Stones in 1960, and between yesterday and today, East Side West Side star George C. Scott, having been impressed by her performance in The Blacks, asked her to play his assistant in the 1963 CBS series. Though the show lasted only 26 episodes, it increased her visibility, and she followed it with appearances on shows including Naked City, The Nurses, I Spy, Slattery's People, and The Bill Cosby Show. You guys, I have so many memories of Miss Cicely Tyson. I could go on and on and on about this lady, and I'm just so saddened by this. Her history is so rich, and the fact that she got to handpick and select her own roles. And she really didn't, take for granted that, oh, any role is a good role. I literally, have to commend her for that. The article goes on and on with so many things. I loved it. When I got to the part where she was active in charity and arts organizations, including Urban Gateways, the Human Family Institute, and the American Film Institute. And it says here that she received awards from the National Council of Negro Women and the NAACP, as well as the Capitol Press Awards, which is just amazing to me that she had, time to do philanthropy and speaking engagements and all of this other stuff while she was working. Um, it also says in another article that the actress was one of 25 black women honored for their contributions to art, right? Entertainment and civil rights as part of Oprah Winfrey's 2005's Legend Ball. And I love watching every Legends Ball that Oprah allows us to see on television or on the internet. And I remember um, them honoring Cicely Tyson. And it was just, I don't know, I've never met the lady in person. A lot of us have not, but we've seen her work. And it was just one of those tear jerking moments. Like, you were watching at your house and you just wanted to stand up in the living room and just applaud with everybody else because, I'm only 49 years old, but I remember watching Cicely Tyson literally as a child, like literally. And it's amazing. I mean, her legacy is amazing. Something else that I wanted to make mention where it says Tyson remained feisty even as she reached 90 years old. And we've all seen that, when she comes to do interviews and she comes out and she walks the red carpet. She is feisty, she's funny, she's elegant. I mean, just Cicely Tyson, when she is in her element, can do no wrong. It says that she criticized an upcoming remark of Roots as unnecessary, and in a speech at the Grace Awards, where Tyson received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Alliance for Women in the Media in May of 2015, the actress recounted being asked, "Now that you have made it, what else are you going to do?" To which she responded, "My dear, the day I feel that I have made it, I am finished." That's classic. You guys, Tyson was married to jazz great Miles Davis from 81 to 88, and she is survived by her niece, British actress Kathy Tyson. She will be missed. Um, wow, this lady, beautiful, amazing. I'll say it again, elegant, smart, classy, just all things beautiful. Um, this is someone who I aspire to be, and I when I say that I don't mean an actress, but she reminds me a lot of my mother, in where you have class and you have grace, and you're a lady, regardless. You never heard of Cicely Tyson in any kind of scandals or anything like that. I mean, she just was. I don't know. There's no word. There's no word. And I don't even know what else to say. Um, I'm looking forward to reading her book, Just As I Am. And I am so glad that she had time to do this. Because you never know when your last day is going to be. And I'm really happy that she was able to write that book. And it seems like to me, like in my spirit, it's like, you know what, this was it. After she got that book, she gave birth to, this wonderful piece of history that, she said, my work is done, my work is finished. 96 years of prestige, 96 years of life and love and happiness and, friendship. And we all aspire to be like that and have some of those things, regardless of if you're famous or not. It's, about the life you live and about how you are perceived by others. Because no matter, I know a lot, and I've said it myself too, I don't care what other people think, but the thing is, you know, how you present yourself matters. It really does. Um, she wasn't a ratchet woman. She was not, out there dropping it like it's hot with booty shorts on and all this kind of stuff. She was a woman of standard. Every time you saw Cicely Tyson, if she wasn't working, she was working. If she wasn't on stage or on the film or on TV, she was, dressed for an interview or dressed for, the red carpet or any type of other ceremony. I mean, she was just always on top of her game. And to know that she didn't just take any role because it was work, she took roles because they spoke to her and it was going to be accredited to, her resume. You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing to be able to say that and, still be at the top of your game, to still be able to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You just because it's work doesn't mean that it's good. Like a lot of people say any publicity is good publicity, but it's not. It's really not. This, I don't know a lot of people who can say their reputation wasn't tainted because they were famous. You know what I mean? And it all worked out. Like whatever her plan was, it worked out. We don't know about Cicely Tyson if she, couldn't pay her bills, couldn't pay her rent or anything like that. She worked, she handled her business, and there was no scandals and there was no, you know, filth. I mean, I'm just, honored to have been able to commentate on the life of a woman such as Cicely Tyson. She's going to be missed, she's going to be missed, and not just by family, but a world full of fans that have watched this woman like myself from being a little bitty girl, you know, and watching Cicely Tyson. And every time I saw Cicely Tyson, it was kind of like, I had her, I had Diana Ross and some others. I would get excited. I would get excited. Mom, look at the TV. And it just made my day. And oh man, to live 96 years and have it mean something is everything. Well, listen, you guys, I will put the link in the description box if you want to read the article all the way through. Thank you guys for listening. Be careful out there, be safe, and listen, live on purpose. I say this at the end of every show, but I really mean it. Live on purpose. I have no doubt that Lady Cicely Tyson definitely lived on purpose. I know she did. Her work speaks for itself. All right, guys, I am going to get ready to get out of here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending time with me, and I will talk to you all in another video.